Hello everyone on the Max Acts of Kindness YouTube channel. Today we will share heartwarming stories of the best acts of kindness that will make you cry on Kindness Day 2023. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and turn on notifications buttons to not miss out on these warm and meaningful stories. Let's spread love and kindness in our community together.
They say that destiny always creates a chance for reunions. This man happened to stumble upon his younger sister, who was having dinner with her husband's family at the same restaurant. They had lost contact for many years, and their reunion was a fateful encounter. At this moment, a son returns from an 11-year prison sentence to surprise his dad. Their embrace transcends time and past struggles as they hold each other tightly, letting go of the weight of the years apart. Everyone gets angry when something is thrown at them, but not in a situation where the culprit is someone you've always missed. The grandmother had to say, "Oh my God," when she saw her grandson standing outside the door. And of course, the thing to do when reunited is to hug each other tightly. This girlfriend went to visit her boyfriend at the military camp. Many men were running out, but she could always recognize the familiar silhouette of her lover. In that moment, love was completed with a warm hug. The young girl, after 2 years abroad, returns home as a surprise for her parents. So excited as she enters the house without being noticed. And the emotional climax comes when she comes into her parents' room with a bouquet of flowers, leading to a heartfelt embrace that words alone cannot express. We all know that the epidemic has caused many families to be separated for a long period of time. And when life returned to normal, this boy immediately took the suitcase to his grandfather's house as a surprise gift. It's been more than 4 years and his grandfather will probably still recognize his grandson. This old man suspected an intruder in his house on Christmas Eve, but he never expected that when the light came on, it would reveal his daughter, standing there in the living room. She even held her newborn baby. This was the most wonderful Christmas gift of all. This guy secretly returned home with an appearance that no one could recognize. He pretended to be a motorcyclist passing by for a break, but when that helmet was taken off, everyone was overjoyed and couldn't help but cheer. And this is how Asian mothers welcome their children home. Take a look at these parents' adorable reactions when they suddenly met their daughter again. Happiness is even doubled when they realize they are now grandparents. They couldn't stop smiling and looking at the angel baby in their daughter's arms. This guy was standing there waiting because he knew for sure who was about to open that door. The father walked in and couldn't believe his eyes. He tried going out and opening the door again to make sure this wasn't a dream. His son has indeed returned. The woman's gasp of surprise was quickly replaced by tears welling up in her eyes. Her son, just returned from the army, was in front of her. This moment marked the end of physical separation and the beginning of heartfelt reunion, allowing them to express their love not just in letters or phone calls anymore, but in the warmth of an embrace. "15 years is an incredibly long time for a family to be apart. But no matter how great the distance or the duration, their love remains steadfast, unwavering, and everlasting because it's the love of a family." the little girl opened the door and walked out. But what was happening out there made her freeze for a moment. The little girl couldn't believe that her grandparents had flown across the country just to see her. A tight hug to express their love. Returning home was like any other normal day, but this moment was no longer normal until the girl saw a big surprise. She jumped up and gasped in disbelief. Her father is here. How long has it been since you felt your father holding you in your arms like a little daughter? The nurses told the old lady that a gift was sent to her today. And as soon as she entered the room, a bright smile appeared on that beautiful face. And that happiness can only be brought by her husband. It's wonderful when families are always together. This man's grandfather missed his army commissioning ceremony, but he immediately drove 5 hours to have his first salute to his grandfather. We are witnessing a moment that is both solemn, emotional, but also very lovely for them. This Navy son tried everything to get back on his parents' wedding anniversary. He is their most unexpected and meaningful gift at this moment. Have you ever seen a father so emotional and choked up like this? They must have had difficult and longing times when they didn't have the chance to see each other. The most important thing at this moment is a tight and warm hug, which can express all the feelings of parents who have been separated from their children. Today our drawing class will welcome a very special guest. A female soldier walked in through the door, and immediately one little girl recognized her mother. Standing behind were also her father and 2 younger sisters. What a true family reunion scene! The secret and unexpected return of a soldier on Christmas Day. With hurried and eager steps, he quickly entered the house and headed towards the kitchen. That's where his whole family was happily gathering. In the moment of their reunion, everyone was surprised and his wife couldn't hold back her tears. You know, the biggest challenge and difficulty for a married couple is that they cannot be together every day. It was a terrible thing that these 2 people had to go through. In this moment of unexpected reunion, the wife tried very hard to keep her emotions in check, but it was still impossible. At the dining table, this woman was so focused on the menu that she didn't notice when her mom appeared. She had just had a rare day off from the army and hadn't even changed out of her uniform yet. Because perhaps the first thing to do after all is to see your family and hug them tightly. Is this the best surprise for the morning? When you wake up, step out of the room and the first person you see is your daughter whom you haven't seen in a long time. That's exactly how this mother feels right now. This old lady was expressing how much she was missing her son when he suddenly appeared as a gift. She was so surprised that she jumped out of her chair. This is so unreal.